have to do for that part, right?
Kinda. What am I saying?
You're going to end up where he is.
Yeah.
Where you
Oh,
win
really?
some great prizes.
Oh.
That part.
See what I did there?
I was just
Billy.
I'll be like, well, you can win some great
Yeah,
prizes.
but see, now he's going to be here.
It's fine. It still worked.
Welcome to another episode, Film Speak. I'm your host, Bill. Maniacal laugh, maniacal laugh. And I'm Lana. Joanna couldn't be here today because she's super awesome.
Welcome back to Film Speak. This week I am joined by a special co-host, frequent guest, and collaborator, Chris Raleigh.
Yeah. Hey, Bill.
Hello, how's it going?
It's really nice to be here.
It is good to have you here. Can you believe the way that Guardians of the Galaxy has blown up? Nobody saw this movie coming, and I have to admit, it's kind of a favorite of mine now.
Oh, so this is how you guys do it.
What do you mean?
Well, like today we're talking about 2001: A Space Odyssey, and you're like tying in Guardians of the Galaxy for the whole sci-fi theme.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, two totally different film types, but you know, well, they can't even be compared, really.
Maybe so, Chris, but honestly, I mean, I write this stuff, and I don't even read it until today.
Okay, well, it's all starting to sort of make sense now to me. Film Speak, yeah.
Film Speak, this is how we do it. Please welcome Patrick Johnson and Jordan Squibb to the show.
And so we're going to sit down and talk about what they've been up to, and you know, in film, and then we're going to break down one of my favorite films. One of my very favorite films, 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's Stanley Kubrick.
It's why we had him on here. We knew that if we baited him with 2001, he'd be coming. So
Totally.
Join us at the table. We're going to be talking to these fine filmmakers and then breaking down Chris's favorite movie. See you at the table. And then we just.
This is too girly.
All right, gentlemen, I want a good, clean fight. Are there any questions from the challenger?
Which one's Ward?
Ward. Big Bird.
Big dumb bird?
Are there any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got a question. How's the daughter, kid?
All right.
We should tell him.
Oh. Hey, really, you okay?
Oh.
So sorry, guys, I forgot.
Ashley, help me!
Okay, Evan, help me turn her on her side.
We've been monitoring Hope's condition for the past 6 months, and I'm sorry to say that our options are limited.
You take a few shots to the jaw, you go down.
Now, there is a procedure that might be able to help where the medications couldn't.
This isn't over yet, Balmont! Get up!
You don't answer the 10 count. And I make sure all of Hope's medical expenses are taken care of.
Listen, little man. You better take Mr. Bernard's offer.
This isn't about me. This is about her. This is about Hope. Everything I do is about giving her the better life.
Otherwise, I'm gonna put you in the emergency room right next to your little girl. You got that?
I'm gonna do everything I can to make this right.
You stick up for your fighters. I do the same, you know. Michael Ward is my fighter. And it's my job to make sure the fans get to see him hold on to his championship.
What are you saying, Mr. Bernard? Where might keep you from doing your damn job?
Well, so I understand that this surgery your daughter needs is pretty expensive. And well, Bert told me that you don't really have the financial means to support this.
Sounds to me like your hearing's pretty good for your age there, old man.
Hey, look here, okay? You need to park that smart mouth of yours. I got an offer for you. All right? What if I cover all of Hope's medical bills?
Why would you want to do something like that?
Because I care.
No, you don't.
You need to get the hell out of here! Evan, you know you can't pass this up.
I know the kind of person you are, Bernard. I know you don't offer anything to anybody unless there's something in it for yourself.
Well, of course there's something in it for me. I'm a businessman.
Don't listen to him, kid. Don't do this. You two need to see yourself out of here.
Look, here's the deal, okay? You take a few shots to the jaw, okay? You go down. You don't answer the 10 count. Do that, and I'll make sure that all of Hope's medical bills are covered. But you try to screw me over, and I'll make sure you never have another title shot. Period.
Listen, little man. You better take Mr. Bernard's offer. Otherwise, I'm gonna put you in the emergency room right next to your little girl. You got that?
I'm gonna do everything I can to make this right.
Wish I could have stayed. I couldn't stand to smile, and I need you for a while. Wish you could have stayed. I couldn't go outside, and I need you to hear for a while. Wish I loved today. I couldn't see tomorrow, and I need you for a while. Wish you loved today. I couldn't sleep inside, and I need you here for a while. Wish I loved today. I couldn't see tomorrow, and I need you for a while. Wish
Welcome back to Film Speak. Here we are sitting with our guest, Jordan and Patrick. Brain fart. Can't help
Jordan
it.
and Patrick.
Jordan and Patrick.
Patrick and Jordan.
I am so horrible with names. This is a reoccurring theme. I need to pay somebody to stand off camera and throw things at my head. When
Sometimes
I screw up
forgets
names.
his own name.
I sometimes forget my own name. That has
Happens to
happened.
the best of us. Indeed.
Please welcome to the show. I'm glad you guys could come on today.
Thanks for having us. Happy to be here.
Now, I guess just jump right into it. Start with you, sir.
Sure.
What have you guys been up to in filmmaking here in the area and stuff? I know you guys have worked with
yes.
my co-host
yes.
here, Chris, recently.
That is my lead in my current upcoming film that'll start shooting in October.
Excellent. Well, tell us about that.
So the film's called Power Stash.
Power
and
Stash.
Look at the amazing mug right there.
Go ahead, get a shot of that.
Get a nice close-up on there.
Can you see the Power Stash?
So,
Look at that.
so this film's about this CEO. He owns his own company and everything. Like he's a big shot. And ever since college, everything's went his way perfectly. He has perfect wife, perfect life. Everyone at work loves him and respects him, but they don't really know why they're so enamored with everything that he says. And he has no clue why everyone respects him, but once he has to shave off this power stash, his life kind of tilts upside down.
Oh, wow.
And so kind of the underlying theme of it all, though, is that, you know, like the accessories we have, our facial hair, how we comb our hair, it really defines us, and it's how people look at us. And this film kind of takes a closer look at a little outlandish way of what would happen if you were defining features such as his majestic power stash.
Kind of like Samson's hair, but on the lip.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think I was selected for the role because I actually live this. You know, whenever the facial hair comes off,
Yeah,
I become an even more powerful sex object than I am in normal everyday life. So it's
the virility.
it's fitting.
just-
Yes,
it's
the virility gets
overpowering.
more.
You know
it's
what?
never less. It's generally more.
I feel it now as we speak.
No, the script is a blast too. It's really.
That's what, you know what it reminds me of. You ever watch just not completely, but what popped into my head. Do you ever see the short-lived show The Good Guys?
No.
It's on Netflix if you get a chance to watch it.
Okay.
But that's kind of a reoccurring theme. The guy has a 70s style mustache. And he's
Sweet.
all just like, you can't handle the power of the stash.
Perfect.
And he mentions it like every episode. So, I mean, if you just get a chance.
I'll have to check
had
it
nothing
out.
to do. I loved it. I was very disappointed they canceled it. Now you, sir, you work a collaborator with Jordan here?
I do, yeah. We go to the same, went to the same school, film school, the Art Institute of Ohio.
That's right, you're a recent graduate.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, I graduated recently, and you know, Jordan, you're next.
I have 1 quarter and I'm done.
Yes.
The real world gets to kick my ass.
Yeah. Yeah, we worked well together.
Yeah.
We went through the whole program with each other, and then he actually was one of my camera operators for my film, Flame of Hope, that Mr. Rowley was a part of also. He was my antagonist in the film.
Oh,
Yes.
excellent.
I think I'm getting typecast a lot.
Yeah.
Well, bad guys, good guys. He's just a hunk.
Yeah.
He's what script calls for a hunk of man? That's called
Who
Chris.
beats his wife or children. It's like a common theme, or makes fun of little children who are sick.
Doesn't leave the sheep alone.
That shoot was a blast, by the way. Back on track.
Only because the sheep was in the background. That's why.
that was a lot of fun.
We wondered why he was so mellow when you were coming out. So he was so relaxed.
We have props. No, that was an amazing set that you put together. I mean, that was a really big undertaking. I was really impressed showing up, and you had the whole like arena set up, boxing ring, everything. Like that was huge.
Thank you.
Seems like it was a lot to pull together.
It was, but you know what? We had a good team of people that put it together. It wasn't just me, it was an entire group of people, talented filmmakers, and of course, awesome cast. So couldn't have asked for anything better. And you know, we shot this boxing fight in a day with a 7-camera setup. And it was
crazy.
It was crazy.
Had a camera on a crane up in the sky.
Yeah,
that was
we
pretty
went
cool.
on a master lift to get as much as we could get accomplished in one day because our time window was so small. So we
Did you
went
watch
with it.
like corresponding movies when you were getting ready to make this? Because people always ask me like advice. I'm a believer in. I watch movies similar to what I'm going for. It doesn't have to exactly be like a boxing movie, but when I'm thinking about style and filmmaking, setting up the mise-en-scene and everything, I like to watch movies to replicate that. And when you say boxing, I think Raging Bull.
Yeah, but Raging Bull, The Fighter, of course, Rocky was
The
up
Fighter
there.
was great. Rocky, the first Rocky.
Yes.
And
then,
absolutely.
of course, Cinderella Man, I felt was more of the feel, the emotional feel that we
and the
had.
drama.
Yes, exactly.
Casting back a little bit, but James Earl Jones in The Great White Hope. Was a really great boxing movie. And also with the whole underlying current of racial tendencies. But Raging Bull is always the one I come back to. at least cinematography-wise, because people always, I always talk to people who are like, oh my God, that fight scene, it was so real. It's like, no, no, it wasn't. It's just the power of the camera shots and how they edited it gives that impact to you that makes it feel real. There's actually nothing real about how that was shot.
No, we actually, we reference it so much. I mean, we had little bits and pieces from just about every movie that we could possibly watch, The Champ, and other great films as well. And there is a specific sequence in the film that is really influenced by Raging Bull, which I'm really, really excited once the final movie is released and ready to go.
I can't wait to see it.
I think it's going to look awesome. I think
that's
everybody's
really cool.
really excited.
Yeah.
No, from the footage I've seen in the trailer and stuff, it looks beautiful.
10 out of 10,
thank you.
Yeah, seriously.
A gorgeous picture, yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
And it's cool, the music was done by people you know as well, right?
Indeed, yes. The director of photography actually is a musician as well.
Oh, nice.
His name is Paul Cunningham, and he's from Columbus. And he has, a library of music that he has on his own. And so listening to the music, it gave a little bit more into the scenes as well, and he wanted to help contribute as much as possible. And then there's another a group called Bobaflex that contributed their music as well, because we worked on a music video with them, and that was kind of like our payment, hey, here's our CD, and if you ever want to take one of the songs on there and use it for any projects you might have coming up, please let us know. And they have an awesome track that's great for one of the fights, in one of the fight rounds we have coming up in the film.
Nice.
It kicks in at the right moment, and it's awesome. So
one of my favorite things about doing film in this region is the fact that there are so many people to collaborate with. Music and sound and camera and writing and direction and acting. I mean, it's such a great community here. And I really think like your film, I think, benefited from having all those connections, and any other films that have worked on same thing, like having that collaboration in the community.
I'm a big believer as a filmmaker, help me, I'll help you.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a director, she helped me find a location for my next project that we're going to be filming in a few weeks. And I'm doing the light scheme for her movie. So it's like a nice little trade-off effect.
I think because the film industry is not such a huge thing here, everyone's so hungry to help each other out so that we can help further advance just the cause in general.
Right.
And I feel like that area, we get that way more than like a bigger city would, just because of that.
Yeah, and of course, I'm helping out Jordan for his film and whatever role he wanted me to do, whether it be PA or anything else.
Fluffer.
Fluffer, exactly. Coffee.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
just for you.
Forget the sheep. I got you covered.
That comes with not having an ego, for believing in the betterment of the project.
Absolutely.
There's so many people who seem to, I want to write it, I want to direct it, I want to star in it. If you're not Woody Allen or Clint Eastwood, don't try.
So we're not supposed to have an ego?
Well, I guess there's a certain bit of attached narcissism and ego that comes with being in the industry. There has to be that certain level of that. But I do believe that you should go for the greater good of what you're trying to work towards.
It's all about anyways, just helping each other out. And I think we all believe in each other's projects, and we all want to, that's what happened. Like as soon as this one film wraps, you work so well with everybody you're on set with, and you get such good interaction, you want to keep that going as much as possible. So transfer that over to the next one. So exactly. So
plus you get the end of project downers.
Yeah.
After something wraps and stuff. You're just
what
like,
do I do? Yeah. You drink for a good week and then
Yep.
Well, we're gonna have to close it. But before we do, let me ask you, gentlemen, why did you want to be a filmmaker?
Oh gosh, that's a loaded question. I'll try to keep it simple though. I remember watching films and just feeling a certain emotion, like a different emotion with each film that I'd watch, and I was like, I really want to have that kind of an impact on my audience as well. I want them to leave and be driving home and just be like hit with this emotion that I was conveying throughout my film. I just want that to like last with them.
Oh,
that's
awesome.
great. That ties into the film that we're about to review.
I think you're all right.
So.
And you, sir?
It's word for word.
Word for word, the same thing?
Word for word, yeah, exactly. There is a film that you watch either growing up or even now that just speaks out to you, and there was a reason for that, and there was a motivation, there was an emotion that just clicks with you, and to be able to create that and hopefully touch somebody else in that way, that they remember that, they want to watch it over and over again. I mean, there's no better feeling than that. So that's
how amazing is that? You weren't even there with them in the room or anything.
Yeah.
You just did this thing miles away and potentially like years away, and here you're impacting somebody as if you're right there with them.
Exactly.
That's crazy to me.
There's no better feeling in the world. It's great.
Yeah, that's the best thing. If you can just touch a few people, legally without having the cops called on you, then that is a remarkable thing to kind of have a shared emotional experience. Well, thank you guys. Please stick around because we're going to break down 2001. talk about a Stanley Kubrick classic. This man's a
He's
little
amped.
too jazzed.
Yep.
Yeah. Join us in just a minute. We're going to watch some blah, 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 and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
We're recording.
Oh, hey.
Let me get off camera.
Oh, whoa. Hey, kids. It's time for some music. Okay. That's what I'll do when you're like that. Can you help me pick up something? Oh, no.
All right. That looks good. That's gonna be fine.
Okay, so how do I?
No, it's yeah, even better.
So how do we start this?
We're running whenever you guys are ready to go in.
So how do you guys want to come in?
All right. Well,
I'm
you
just
guys
gonna-
ready?
I'm just gonna start playing. You come in and just interrupt me.
And then I'll come in after.
All right.
Feel free to improv some.
Excuse me.
Oh, whoa.
Do you happen to know that one song?
What song?
You know, the one where the person they're like feeling something.
You gotta give me more to go off than that.
I can't remember the name.
Is it old or new?
I'm not really sure. I know that a lot of people like to sing it. I mean, it's really popular.
Is it
but
country?
No, I don't think so.
Is it rock?
It could be, I think, but it has something to do with an event or a place.
Oh, there's tons of songs about places.
Well, I can't really think. It kind of goes na ba na oh. I can't get it. I've got another song stuck in my head, so I can't get it.
Well, okay. Well, do you know some of the lyrics, maybe?
No. I know it uses the word the. Or two. I think two.
The two?
Well, those are in there
The
somewhere.
Two. The two. To the.
It's in there.
It's a long way to the top.
No, that's not it.
Okay.
Hey, do you happen to know the song that I'm thinking of right now?
Well, I'll give it a shot. How about this?
How many roads must a man walk down?
No. That's not it. That's not it at all.
Okay, well, how about?
It's kinda tough being Studio Double D, but I somehow, someway, hey.
No, that's not right either. No.
I give up.
Thanks anyway.
Oh,
What?
I've got it.
What is
I
it?
remember. It's Happy Birthday to You.
I don't know that one.
Oh.
Sorry. Now I feel depressed. I don't know that song. That's it.
Cut.
I was like, I don't know. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me to stop.
Play back, please.
Oh boy. Great. Yeah. Was it funny?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome. Everybody knows Happy Birthday to you.
Don't run it.
You said no.
Here, kids, you guys, come on over here. Come on, both of you. Happy song? Something to play. One on each side over here. Okay. Rusty, go on to a wide shot. Yeah, good. Thank you. Now, guys,
Are we waiting for your dad to come back?
So, okay, is that good?
Can Chris jump in front of you?
So why don't you go ahead and start?
Okay.
Oh, Jack! Jack!
Bruce.
Why would you kiss me? Why would you kiss me? I haven't seen you in days. Jack, please. Jack.
How are you?
Please, Jack, please kiss me.
Did it hurt you?
No, I'm fine. I'm a little thirsty.
Listen, we need to talk.
My lips are parched.
Bruce.
What
Not
is
here,
it?
Not here. Listen, Bruce, we have to talk.
Okay, we can talk, but
How are you?
but I'm okay.
Well, okay, listen, we need to, okay, cute, I get it, but
What is going on here? You're not like this normally. You're very virile.
there's been some changes that have kind of happened.
Oh my God, you want to be a woman?
No. Oh, no.
Thank God. So just let me.
Listen, I can't, Bruce.
What do you mean you can't?
Listen, I've been doing some soul searching recently.
Are you seeing someone else? No. Okay, what? Soul searching? What is soul searching? What does
First
that mean?
off, I think I'm for equality here. You know? I think we just, all men need to be equal.
Oh my God, what are you talking about?
No, listen.
All
Bruce.
men are not created equal, especially you. You're not created equal.
Listen, Bruce, please, stop, listen. Okay, maybe there is another man.
What?
He's better than you, okay? And he shares some of the same views that I share.
What are you talking about?
It's
No!
Yes. Okay, don't do the pouty eyes. You know I hate the pouty eyes. It breaks my heart.
What is this?
Listen, there's another man. I want you to meet him, though. Hey,
No!
Bruce, don't do that. Listen.
You don't have the right to touch my hair anymore.
Bruce, listen. I want you to meet my new boyfriend.
Why are you calling him that?
Abe.
7 years ago.
He's
I am ready to party.
He's circumcised, too.
Oh my God.
Listen, it's over between you and I. But you can join in a new life with us.
My foreskin is my banner.
His side's gonna lose.
It's gonna lose really bad.
We got this. Let's go.
We're recording.
Welcome to another episode, FilmSpeak. I'm your host, Bill. Maniacal laugh. And I'm Lana. Joanna couldn't be here today because she's super awesome. We miss her, though. I know. She's my best friend. No, she's my best friend. She's better than Tom Hiddleston. And he's a British guy. And I love them. And I love film. I know everything.
Are you playing with your toys again?
Maybe.
What'd I tell you about playing with me, Joanna?
If you're gonna play with me, gonna have to be a lot nicer than that.
And you have to talk British. You need an accent if you're gonna play with me.
I wanted to touch myself.
Welcome to FilmSpeak.
I'm touching myself.
That was it. That was all I wanted.
We gonna open up with a story?
On 5, 4, 3, 2.
Did you check out Randy at the bar last night?
Yeah.
That boy's packing.
Ooh, hey there.
Oh, hey,
Mamacita.
Oh my God, are you serious right now?
Oh, I'm super serious, baby. Come here. Oh, yeah. Shake it, mama. Shake it. Oh. Damn.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
Look
hello.
at that.
What's up, Rat Tail?
Hey, you, bring
What's
that
up?
fine
Hey,
ass back
I
here.
got something for you to hammer. Oh, damn. Man. Paper bag it.
Yeah, two-bagger.
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 Over the head. I'd still do it.
Two-bagger.
Yeah.
Come back, two-bagger.
I'd two-bag it. I'd bag it, yeah.
No, two bag.
Two bag.
2 bags.
2 bags.
3.
Maybe 3. But you know, I could get by with 2. I could get by you 2. I bet he knows how to really, you know. Oh.
Look at this.
Oh,
Look at
hey,
this.
what's
Hey,
up?
you,
What's
come
up,
back.
dinosaur?
Put your face
don't
right
please,
here.
baby.
Come
Come
on,
here.
baby.
Come
Don't
on,
you?
Mama, come
Oh, what?
on.
Oh, dick.
Stuck up. I'm telling you, stuck up. Because we're construction, whatever. You know, I still pay my bills. Oh, hey there, officer. Hey there.
I
You got
wanna
your
handcuff
handcuffs,
me,
officer? Ooh. No? Oh, come on, baby. Come on.
Ooh, Jungle Boy. Bring it back here. Come on, let's get a little wild. Come on, I'm just 2 blocks away.
Not my type. Not my type. Not my type. Ooh.
I think he's looking for something. And I think you'll find it right
Yeah.
here. Right here. Stuck up dickheads. Is that a tiger in your pants, or are you just happy to see us? Really? Jeez.
Well, you lost there, buddy? You don't look like you're from these parts. Why don't you get to stepping?
Huh?
Why don't you get to stepping? We don't need you around here. Gosh, his kind. Can you believe that?
No.
Can you believe that? Hello, Miss Daisy. Hello.
I got something you can try.
Oh, whoa. What is it, like beauty school let out? Jeez. It's time to get back.
Bunch of pussies. Bunch of damn pussies.
Yeah.
Let's go check out Randy later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Randy.
That's still 2-bagger.
Yeah.
2-bagger.
Cut.
4, 3.
Welcome back to Film Speak. We're sitting here about to break down the classic Kubrick film 2001.
Yes.
This is a controversial, impactful film that I think we could probably do 3 shows and not talk about the whole thing.
And the reason I love this film, and the reason I love Kubrick, is because he's always controversial.
Yeah.
And there's always, like around his life, around his films, there's always like conspiracy theories and stuff like that, and I'm a conspiracy nut, so totally into this film.
Well, I also love the fact that almost every Kubrick film that has come out since the early 60s, since Spartacus, is a flop when it first comes out. And then it's 3-4 years later, people are like, he's a genius!
You know what? I think my favorite thing about this film being a flop when it first came out was for the first couple of weeks nothing was happening, and they were going to actually pull the film from the theaters. And then the theater owners called and said, wait, don't do it, something's happening. And all of these teenagers were coming in high to see the movie. And suddenly, like, it exploded.
Yeah, they
all because of young people.
All because of
which I
young
think is
people
awesome.
taking acid.
Yes.
That is pretty much what it came down to. Is 2001 was saved by a bunch of teenagers dosing.
Which I'd just like to point out, we're doing something new on FilmSpeak. We've all dropped acid.
Yeah.
And so that should be kicking in here shortly, so we'll see where this goes.
Maybe a minute.
So what do you guys think? What do you think of the film?
Go ahead, Jordan. I'll start it out.
Don't be afraid to be honest.
Yeah, I won't beat around the bush. I like Kubrick stuff, but I'm not a Kubrick man. I'll put it that way. 2001 is a great film, and there's no doubt about it. But it lags for me, and I feel like that's one of the few movies that I can start up and actually just kind of zone out and not even want to finish it. But if I skip through certain parts, like I could skip to the end and I'm completely hooked. Like I love the way that like the clinical feel inside of the ship mixed with that old-fashioned furniture and everything. I think that's such a like crazy like
dichotomy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean I love things like that in the film, and you know I even love the very beginning where the monkeys start beating the crap out of the other monkeys and that weapon turns into a ship. I mean like making that jump that a bone, which is technology, can lead you all the way to that ship, which, I mean, I love those kind of things, but throughout the movie, though, there's just these, like, dull, you know, long gaps where I'm just like, oh, come on. Come on, man.
Which Kubrick did on purpose.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and we were talking about before we were on the fact that Kubrick actually wanted the jogging scene on the ship to last 10 minutes. So he could show the monotony of life in space, which I'm very thankful that somebody talked about.
You talked about the opening sequence too. The black monoliths were originally supposed to be kind of translucent clear, and that they would see in them, like the monkey, the de-evolved people would see how to use the tools.
So let's go ahead and talk about this. Let's go ahead and talk about this now. So in the book, they are. It's an alien television teaching tool, right?
Gotcha.
Kubrick didn't want to do that. He wanted to leave mystique in about what the monolith is.
Which
So now, I want to hear your theories. What do each of you think the monolith represents?
The monolith is alien technology left behind that helps speed human evolution.
Okay.
That's what 2001 is, strictly just a story of human evolution.
Yep.
Okay. Going from where we were to where we are now to what is the next step.
What do you think?
I think he nailed it perfectly, but before I did research on the film, I should put it this way. I always looked at it like from Harry Potter's Mirror of Erised, where you look into it and you kind of see what you want to get out of it, and that's what leads you to, further evolution. But I mean, but by like distance, it is an evolution tool that the aliens left behind.
What do you think, Patrick?
Well, I think it's really kind of cool about it is, yes, it's a tool for evolution. However, given the time that it came out in '68, you got that opening sequence of just blackness, and you've got that music. And looking back on it now, because I had to watch it 2 or 3 different times, that is Kubrick's way of saying, here's the monolith for you, and you're going to watch and it's going to blow your mind, because in '68, you've got all this stuff that's happening, and now we're fast forward into 2014, and there's so many things that are going on now. It's just way ahead of its time.
I'm so glad that you talked about that, because I want to give you my favorite theory on this one. Okay, so first of all, something cool about the monolith that I like is, if you notice in a couple sequences in the picture, they show the monolith in such a way that it looks like a pyramid with a flat top and the sun above it. Think of any symbols?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Like on the back of the dollar bill that might be similar to that?
Yep.
A lot of Kubrick stuff is tied back to secret societies,
Illuminati.
by conspiracy theorists and stuff like that. The next thing is the monolith is pretty much always shown vertical, right, throughout the film. It goes horizontal once,
at the end.
Above Jupiter when we go into it. What other medium do we have that is horizontal like this that we're looking at while we're watching
the movie? Yeah,
the picture screen itself. And I really feel like, and this is my favorite theory about it, is that the monolith not only necessarily represents an alien tool for teaching, it just represents a tool for teaching like cinema or theater, right? He turned it on its side, suddenly it became the picture screen, and as soon as it did, we went into it.
Oh,
and and that's when that evolution was taking place with Dave, at that point. So I think that's a really cool idea.
I think
with aliens.
Arthur C. Clarke wrote the story of 2001, and this carried over, I think, to the Kubrick film, is that it leaves you with more questions than answers, which is what he was after with it, is to make you question what was going on around you and how you perceive things. And I thought Kubrick took that from the book. I mean, even though he changed many things, from here and there to adapt the book, I think he really carried that well. And you're talking about something I found funny. We were talking about the beginning with the 8 men. Originally, Kubrick had them in costumes that were more anatomically correct, shall we say?
Sure.
And when he tried to get it past the censors, they gave him an X rating. So he had to go back and film it, with more costume likes that covered up the naughty bits.
Yes, we got a G rating now.
Well, yeah, which is a shame. And also from a cinematographer point of view, I love mise en scene, I love shot setup, and 2001 is filled with so many beautiful
what do you guys think of visual effects?
Oh, it's awesome.
So great. It's the funny thing about watching, it's like, wait, this was made in '68. Like,
right.
Wait, are you serious? Like,
yeah. And personally, if you compare the space scenes that he does using front screen projection and all of that to Star Wars, which came out a little over 10 years later.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, the visual effects in 2001 were light years ahead of what
Remarkably,
they did in Star Wars.
Remarkably enough, 2001 had 205 special effects shots. Star Wars: A New Hope had 220. The two of those compared to The Revenge of the Sith, which had 2,200.
There you go.
You know? It just goes to show, and they wonder why the movie just blew chunks.
Yeah.
You know, it's because you put too much investment in making it pretty and not giving enough substance. It's like a Malomar bar, you know? Tastes great and then makes you feel like crap and you throw it up later.
His effects are great, but his way of heightening the senses, the awareness like that in the film as well, because you know that saying that nobody in space nobody can hear you scream.
Yeah.
It's so quiet.
But
except when you're in the pod with Dave and you get the actual the interiors are going off.
The breathing when he's there, that's Kubrick.
Yeah, it's
Kubrick recorded himself for editing purpose. He recorded himself doing the heavy breathing, and that's his breathing throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, sound was so critical.
Yeah,
you're right.
But it's so funny because it's such an absence of sound, and then it makes it so much more of a
right,
on
totally
edge.
more poignant. Every sound that you hear suddenly becomes that much more poignant.
And like being in space, because there is no sound in space.
Right.
You know, so when they're showing space and all you hear is the music and you hear absolutely nothing else, kind of encapsulates that.
Yeah. All of a sudden, time like you can sit there and listen to it enough, you're just like you're gonna go mad. You
Yeah.
hear something.
The one thing that drives me crazy about it is, as a writer, there's only 63 lines in the whole movie.
Really?
You know, which just drives me nuts. I mean, but that's a lot. That's a lot because it's a visual medium. You take like what Hitchcock used to say, "I don't care what people are saying," because to him, you know, you could just take the screenplay, toss it out the window. He wanted to tell stories by shots. You know.
Well, and because I think because the book and the script were being written simultaneously, and the book existed already. And that was a medium that really tells the story very deeply with lots of dialogue and stuff like that. He's like, that story's told. We don't, you know, I don't need to tell that story. I want to tell the visual piece. That's what I want to focus on.
I mean, I thought it was a great payoff, though. And you're right. Like Kubrick, the little tidbits that he puts in, like when Hal is dying, sings Daisy,
right?
Daisy Bell, Bicycle Built for Two. That was the first song digitally recorded onto a computer.
Well, it was the first song that a computer actually sang.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a computerized voice.
In a computerized voice, so that's
IBM.
Kind of a tribute to that he slid in there with that. I mean, just amazing, brilliant stuff.
Absolutely. I love the way that he uses transitions to age Dave without doing some like hokey montage of him getting older.
Yeah.
Totally,
Like,
yeah, one of my favorite things.
It blew my mind watching that he can just do that, and he makes it look so seamlessly as he ages. And it's like,
and so the one guy looks into the
the
scene
room,
where the other
yeah.
one is, and then you never see that one again.
Yeah. No.
You just see the next Dave, you know.
Something really cool at that end when Dave steps into that room. And it does the jump cuts of him standing in different positions around the room. He was standing at the different points of a star around the room. Kubrick had him going, because, you know, he's at the table, he's at, I think, like a dresser with a mirror and stuff, you know, when it has, in that white room when he's bouncing
around.
around.
Him being a star child then? Is
Yeah,
that
right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, kind of a symbolism with that.
Aging up through.
Well, I'm being told that we have to wrap this up, and I'm renowned for getting stuff thrown at my head. If I don't close on time. So it'd probably be good if we closed up. Any final thoughts on 2001, gentlemen?
Or anything,
again,
for that
just,
matter.
Or anything. You could just say, this is your last moment to just say anything you want.
I was going to say, from a filmmaker standpoint, fantastic. Cinematography is unreal. I'm not a huge sci-fi fan, but you know, this is one that, you know, just visually pleasing to the eye. It's great.
I have to agree with everything you said. And I'll say I love the monkey scene. I wish they would have been anatomically correct.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to go back and reshoot it, just add that in.
Add that in.
Add that in.
Yeah.
Maybe grabbing a couple handfuls of poop and throwing it in.
Benny Hill music over the top.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
You, sir.
Oh, just make sure that you see Flame of Hope and Power Stash when they come out, because
And Power
they're going to
Stash.
be brilliant.
And if you haven't seen
I hear the acting is amazing.
Yeah, I've hired top-notch actors for Power Stash.
Yep.
If you haven't seen 2001, please watch it, because Chris will hurt you if you don't. And please join us again on FilmSpeak. Chris and I will be doing the exits, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
To look at the camera, though. The other camera, right there.
Is your wife a goer, eh? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Say no more.
My wife
She sometimes goes.
I'll bet she does, I'll bet she does, I'll bet she does. Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge.
I don't quite follow you.
Follow me, I like that. That's good. A nod's as good as a wink to a blind bat.
Are you trying to sell me something?
Selling, very good, very good. Oh, wicked, wicked, you're wicked, eh? Know what I mean, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean, nudge, nudge, say no more. Your wife, is she a sport, eh?
She likes sports.
I'll bet she does, I'll bet she does.
Yes, she's very fond of baseball.
Who isn't, eh? Know what I mean? Likes games, knew she would. She's been around, eh? Been around?
Well, yes, she's traveled a bit. She is from Centerville.
Oh, say no more, Centerville. Say no more, Centerville. Know what I mean, eh? Say no more. Your wife interested in photographs? Know what I mean? Photographs? He asked him knowingly.
Photography?
Yes, nudge, nudge. Snap, snap, grin, grin, wink, wink, say no more.
You mean like holiday snaps?
Could be taken on holiday, could be. Yes, swimming costumes. Candy photography. Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge.
Nope, I'm sorry, we don't own a camera.
Oh, still. Ooh-ah, eh? Ooh-ah, eh?
Are you trying to insinuate something?
Oh! Yes.
Well?
Well, I mean, you're a man of the world, aren't you? I mean, you've been there. You've been around, eh?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, you've slept with a lady.
Yes.
What's it like?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. That was a great episode. Thank you, Patrick and Jordan, for coming on and talking about your work and 2001. And thanks to Chris for coming on and co-hosting.
Hey, you know what? It was a pleasure. I'd love to do it again.
And so you shall.
Yeah.
Join us next time when I will narrowly escape death, saving everyone from a sinking battleship.
That's really not likely. But you know what? Please look up FilmSpeak on Facebook at facebook.com/talkfilmtome.
We would love to hear from you. I mean, seriously, we'd like to hear from you. We have no idea how many of you are watching.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of fun coming here today.
Well, you're stuck now. Once you're in here, you're not getting out.
That's a little scary. I like that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
What do you mean?
Well, so today we're talking about 2001: A Space Odyssey, and you're like tying in Guardians of the Galaxy for the whole like sci-fi theme, right?
Yeah,
Am I right?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's all kind of starting to make sense now how this works.
Maybe so, Chris, but honestly, I just write the stuff and I don't even read it.
And I just totally messed that up. Can we do this again?
Yeah.
This is a symptom of me not being able to see the teleprompter.
Here.
I can't see.
Take a step forward.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just need to.
Yeah.
You have such lovely eyes. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, I'm trying.
Okay, starting again. Don't worry about fading out. I'll just do it in post. Going back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Oh, they are fading out.